Hello, my dear learners. A very good morning, everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you all on English Medium Prep by Exampur. So, students, very good morning, all of you, and please confirm your acknowledgement, guys. Then we are going to start the session. And today we are going to discuss the National Movement Part 1 for today's discussion. So, we are going to start with the National Movement Part 1. So, students, please confirm your attendance. Then we are going to start it. So, National Movement Part 1 that we are going to discuss today. And National Movement, guys, it is one of the important segments of the Indian history from where you can find the question almost in every examination if you are preparing for CGL, CHSL, CPO, including civil services. This particular topic attracts question in every examination. So, Pushpanjali, good morning and welcome to the session. And students, I will request everyone to please confirm their acknowledgement. Then we are going to start it. Then we are going to start the session. So, Vicky, good morning and welcome to the session. Welcome to the session, guys, and good morning, everyone. So, students, now we will be starting our session with the National Movement Part 1, and I hope you all have read about the National Movement, so that we will discuss the National Movement hopefully in 3-4 section, so that all type of question will be solved, and once it comes in exam, so you will not feel that this particular section or this particular topic we have not covered. So, students, now let's begin the session. Let's start the session. And here is the first question that is before you, and the question is ki what was the immediate cause of the launch of Swadeshi movement? So, Swadeshi and boycott movement, why it was launched? So, you have to answer the reason. First of all, that is the partition of Bengal that was did by Lord Curzon. Sentence of 18-month rigorous imprisonment imposed to Lokmanya Tilak, arrest and deportation of Lala Lajpat Rai, Ajit Singh and passing of Punjab Colonial Bill, death sentence of the Chapekar brothers. So, what was the reason to launch the Swadeshi and boycott movement? What was the reason, guys? Please answer in the form of ABCD. Please answer in the form of ABCD. What will be the correct answer? And whatever it's running in your mind, please give the answer. And if it will be wrong, then don't worry. We will be rectifying this, and with the correct solution, you will be knowing the answer. So, what is the reason to launch the Swadeshi and boycott? Raghuraj Pratap, good morning and welcome to the session. Welcome, guys, and please give the correct answer. It does not mean if you are giving wrong or right answer. So, does not mean, guys, first of all, that you should know. My objective is to make you aware with every type of the pattern. So, whatever the pattern comes in exam, whether it's a easy question, difficult question, moderate level question, you should be able to solve. Now, guys, if I talk about Swadeshi and boycott movement, that was started in August 1905. So, Swadeshi, it is actually Swadeshi and boycott movement that was started in 1905. Actually, it started in August 1905 from Town Hall, Calcutta. And since it was started from Town Hall, Calcutta, that is in 1905, that was the reason of the partition of Bengal. So, Bengal partition was did by Lord Curzon. Lord Curzon announced the partition of Bengal, and it was implemented on 16th October 1905. So, in order to protest against the partition of Bengal, Swadeshi and boycott movement was launched, and in Banaras session of INC that was held in 1905, president was G.K. Gokhale, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. It was decided to launch the Swadeshi and boycott movement against the partition of Bengal, and Bengal that was divided in two groups, two parts in fact. One was East Bengal, which was a Muslim dominated area. Next is West Bengal, that was a Hindu dominated area. East Bengal capital, that was Dhaka, and West Bengal capital, that was Calcutta. It was a Muslim dominated, later it became Bangladesh, and West Bengal, that was Hindu dominated area. So actually Lord Curzon wanted to weaken the national movement that was starting in Bengal. Therefore what he did, he decided to divide the Bengal into two parts, East Bengal and West Bengal. So correct answer will be, guys, option A. So good morning Raghuraj, Pratap Singh, Monica, Suresh, good morning all of you. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, and Bengal was reunified in 1911 during second Delhi Darbar. So Bengal was reunified, that means ki it was reunited in 1911 in second Delhi Darbar. Therefore guys, correct answer will be option A. That is the partition of Bengal that was did by Lord Curzon, and Lord Curzon always believed in the policy of divide and rule. So always he believed in the policy of divide and rule. So policy of divide and rule, that is in the time of Lord Curzon. Time period 1899 to 1905. So divide and rule policy was also introduced by Lord Curzon, time period 1899 to 1905. So correct answer will be option A. I hope, my dear students, it is understood by all of you. So is that clear to all of you? Then you can please share your acknowledgement. Then I will be moving to the next question. So is that clear to all of you ki why Swadeshi movement was launched? What was the immediate cause? Immediate cause was partition of Bengal that was did by Lord Curzon. I hope it should be clear to all of you. Okay guys, so now guys, let's move to next question. Next question was ki the split in Surat in Indian National Congress that was held when? So when Surat split happened in Congress, is it in 1905, 1906, 1907, 1908? So in which year split happened in Congress? So 1905, 1906, 1907, 1908. So when Surat split happened in Congress? So what will be the correct answer, guys? This is very easy question. Okay, Monica is saying 1906. What about others, guys? Whatever that is answer which is coming in your mind, feel free to give your answer so that if it went wrong, then it will be rectified. Okay, guys, Surat split. Surat split, option D, option D. No, guys, no, no, no. Surat split, that was the session of the Congress was held in Surat. Session of Congress was held in Surat. And Surat split happened in year 1907. 1907 the Surat split happened, and what happened in this session? Congress was divided. Congress was divided in two groups, which is called moderate and extremist. That is also called Naram Dal in Hindi, and extremists there were called Garam Dal. So Congress was divided between two groups, that is moderates and extremists, in Surat session, and the president of this Surat session was Ras Bihari Ghosh. Ras Bihari Ghosh was the president of Surat session of INC. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be 1907. Congress was divided into two groups, moderates and extremists. I hope, guys, it should be clear to all of you. And Congress reunited in 1916 Lucknow session of INC, and in this what happened कि moderates plus extremist They united. And the president was Ambika Charan Majumdar. So the president of Congress in the Lucknow session, that was Ambika Charan Majumdar. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option C, that is in 1907, Surat, in the city Surat, that is in Gujarat. It is also called Diamond City, on the bank of river Tapi. So on bank of river Tapi. And Tapi, it is also called the housemaid of Narmada. Tapi, it is also called housemaid of Narmada. And it originates from Baitul district, Baitul district of Madhya Pradesh. It is also called housemaid of Narmada, originate from the Baitul district of Madhya Pradesh, and Surat, it is also called Diamond City. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be 1907, Surat session of Indian National Congress. Congress was divided into moderates and extremists. Now, guys, let's move to the next question. I hope this much explanation is well enough for your question. This much explanation, that will include history, plus it will include geography. And Surat, it is called Diamond City because cutting and polishing of diamond, that happens in Surat. Cutting and polishing of diamond, that happens in Surat. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option C, that is 1907. Now, a bomb was thrown on the occasion of the state entry into Delhi at. So, on which Viceroy bomb was thrown once the celebration of transfer of capital was going? So, that's an important question, guys. Multiple times in our regular session we have discussed this, कि when there was celebration of transfer of capital was going, so a person threw bomb on which Viceroy? Although that Viceroy did not die, he survived anyhow but was brutally injured. Is that Lord Curzon, Lord Mayo, Lord Minto II, or Lord Hardinge? So let's see the correct answer. Okay, Raghuraj is saying option D, Monica is saying option A. Okay, Vijay is saying option A. Guys, first of all, the state entry to Delhi. So guys, bomb was thrown on the occupation of state entry into Delhi. That was thrown on Lord Hardinge when the celebration of transfer of capital was going. And this bomb was thrown by Ras Bihari Bose. Bomb was thrown by Ras Bihari Bose to Lord Hardinge, and Lord Hardinge, he was the Viceroy from 1910 to 1916. 1910 to 1916, the bomb was thrown. Lord Mayo, he is the only Viceroy who was killed or assassinated, and he was assassinated in year 1872 in Andaman and Nicobar. While inspecting cellular jail by Sher Khan Afridi. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Lord Hardinge. Lord Mayo 1869 to 1872, Lord Minto II 1905 to 1910, Lord Curzon 1899 to 1905. So correct answer will be, guys, Lord Hardinge second. राजकुमार सीधे क्यों सर? बात नहीं समझ में आया राजकुमार, अपने क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा अच्छे से लिख दोगे तो मुझे भी समझ में आ जाएगा। So bomb was thrown by Ras Bihari Bose. Although Ras Bihari Bose was not arrested, he fled from the place. And actually, Lord Harding, he suffered brutally, but he did not died. Although he suffered brutally, but did not died. And while he was coming from Chandni Chowk and going into the Red Fort, at that point of time, this event happened. So he was coming from the Chandni Chowk and he was going inside the Red Fort. At that point of time, the bomb was thrown by Ras Bihari Bose. Although the person who was driving that elephant and the person who was holding umbrella, they were killed, but Lord Harding anyhow survived. डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट कर दीजिए। हाँ, तो ये डायरेक्ट ही क्वेश्चन तो है। Okay, come to the next question कि who launched the first home rule movement? So who launched the first home rule movement? Annie Besant, Sarojini Naidu, Surendranath Banerjee, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So who launched the first time home rule movement? Annie Besant, Sarojini Naidu, Surendranath Banerjee, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So who launched the first home rule movement? Okay, let's see the correct answer. First home rule movement, guys. Home rule movement that was launched by whom for the first time, in fact. Okay, Naga Lakshmi is saying option D. Very good, guys. So correct answer will be what? Guys, home rule, first of all, home rule means ki to rule under British government. So to rule under British government. And this home rule movement concept was given by Annie Besant, because Annie Besant was lady from Ireland. But the home rule movement for the first time it was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak in April 1916, and in September 1916 this was started by Annie Besant. So Bal Gangadhar Tilak started from Karnataka and Annie Besant started from Adyar. कोई बात नहीं राजकुमार, देखो धीरे धीरे आपका बेस बनेगा। धीरे धीरे बेस बनेगा, तो ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है कि एक ही दिन में बेस बन जाएगा, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा। तो जब हम लोग इसके लिए डिटेल्ड सेशंस अपने पेड कोर्सेज में लाएंगे तो वहां आपको बिल्कुल आराम से पूरा समझा दिया जाएगा। क्योंकि ये एग्जामिनेशन सीपीओ का नोटिफिकेशन आ चुका है, तो इस वजह से यहाँ क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस आपको करवा दिया जाएगा, ताकि अगर कोई डिफ क्वेश्चन आता है तो वो आप इजीली सॉल्व कर सको। जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ाए जाएंगे वो हम लोग जल्द पेड कोर्स लेकर के आ रहे हैं, उसमें पूरा पढ़ा देंगे। तो उसके बाद जब एक बार आप पूरा पढ़ लोगे राजकुमार, तो सबको समझ में धीरे धीरे आने लगेगा कि क्या है कैसे है। यहां पर आप इसको नोट कर सकते हो, ताकि जब आप पेड कोर्सेज में इनरोल होगे तो वहां जब पढ़ाया जाएगा तो आप सारे इवेंट को रिलेट कर लोगे। तो यहां पर जो है वो क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस हम लोग विथ एक्सप्लेनेशन करवा देंगे, और जब आप कॉन्सेप्चुअल पढ़ना होगा तो वो हमारे पेड सेशंस में अवेलेबल है। और बैचेस भी बहुत कॉस्टली नहीं है, बहुत ही मिनिमम प्राइस पर बैचेस हम लोग लॉन्च कर रहे हैं। तो एक अफोर्डेबल प्राइस भी रहेगा और जल्दी ही बैच हमारा लॉन्च भी होगा। तो वहां पर हम लोग आपको डिटेल से भी पढ़ाएंगे, सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे। उसके बाद आप कोई भी एग्जामिनेशन लिखो, कोई भी सेशन में क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन अटेम्प्ट करो, बहुत इजीली समझ में आएगा। So April in 1916 it was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and in September 1916 it was started by Annie Besant. Annie Besant started from Adyar, that is in Chennai, whereas Bal Gangadhar Tilak started from Karnataka. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is D, that is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And home rule means ki to rule under British government, and the concept that was introduced by Annie Besant in India. बिल्कुल रघुराज, अभी बिल्कुल जैसे बैच लॉन्च होगा तो उसकी पूरी की पूरी हिंदी मीडियम में बैच बाइलिंगुअली लॉन्च हो चुका है, इंग्लिश मीडियम में कुछ दिन के बाद लॉन्च होगा। Okay, now guys come to the next question. In which of the following railway stations of South Africa Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out from the train? We all know that Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out from the train from the first class compartment, but on which station he was thrown? सेशंस को फॉलो करते ही राजकुमार सारे बैचेस का बारे में और जरूर से ऐप डाउनलोड कर लेना एग्जामपुर का, उसमें सारे के सारे कोर्सेज के बारे में डिटेल से लिखा हुआ, वो मैं आपको बता भी दूंगा कि कोर्स को ऐप को कैसे डाउनलोड करना है. नाउ गाइज लेट्स सी कि महात्मा गांधी वॉज थ्रोन आउट ऑफ द ट्रेन एट विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेशन. सो लेट्स सी द करेक्ट आंसर. गाइज सी इन 1893 फॉर द केस ऑफ Dada Abdullah M.K. Gandhi went to South Africa. While he was traveling from Durban, to Pretoria. At Pietermaritzburg station, he was thrown from first class compartment. He was thrown from first class compartment. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Pietermaritzburg station. Pietermaritzburg station, at this station he was thrown from the first class compartment. Why? Because Gandhiji was sitting in first class. Gandhiji was sitting in the first class compartment, and in South Africa black people they were not allowed to sit in first class compartment because of the policy of apartheid. Because of the policy that was followed, that is called policy of apartheid, due to which the blacks, they were considered racially inferior from the whites that were Europeans. So Gandhiji was an Asian person, so ticket checker said to him कि at the next station you can shift to the second class compartment, although he has the valid ticket of the first class. But Gandhiji did not went. He said to the ticket checker कि better you can throw me outside the train, but I will not change my compartment by myself. So he said कि okay, as you wish. So he thrown him on the Pietermaritzburg station from the first class compartment. So while he was traveling from Durban to Pretoria, he was thrown from the station at Pietermaritzburg. Therefore, correct answer will be guys option B, that is Pietermaritzburg station, while he was traveling from Durban to Pretoria. I hope guys that should be clear to all of you why he was thrown and when he was traveling 1893 Durban to Pretoria. I hope that should be clear to all of you guys. Now I will be moving to the next question. Now who was the first person to call Mahatma as the father of nation? So who called Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation, or you can say Rashtrapita? Is it Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Chakravarti Rajgopalachari, Subhash Chandra Bose? So who called Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation? Father of nation, that is called Rashtrapita. That is called Rashtrapita or father of nation. So C. Rajgopalachari, Nagalakshmi Singh, option D, that is Subhash Chandra Bose. Guys, first of all, the father of nation, that was called by Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose called Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation, and people of Gujarat plus J.L. Nehru they called him Bapu. JL Nehru, they called him Bapu. Bapu because he was like a father figure. So, Bapu that means father, because for them Mahatma Gandhi was like the father figure. One man boundary force, one man boundary force that was being set by Lord Mountbatten, Lord Mountbatten, then a very famous name that is called Mahatma. Mahatma, that is great soul. This was called by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore called him Mahatma. Father of nation, that was called by Subhash Chandra Bose. And Chakravarti Rajgopalachari, that was called, he was also known as Rajaji. Rajaji Chakravarti Rajgopalachari. Vallabhbhai Patel, he was called Sardar. Sardar Patel. So, correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Subhash Chandra Bose called him as the Mahatma. Yes, Netaji was given the title by Hitler. So, the title of Netaji to Subhash Chandra Bose, this title was given by Hitler. This was given by Hitler. Adolf Hitler, who was the famous dictator of Germany, he called Ardhnagna Fakir, that is half naked saint, that was given by Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill called him half naked saint. And Malang Baba, that was the people of NWFP, Northwest Frontier Province, they called him Malang Baba. Malang Baba means ki one who is busy in his own world. So that is called Malang. So Malang Baba, the title was given by people of Northwest Frontier Province. Now it is called Afghan Province. So correct answer will be, guys, SC Bose, that is Subhash Chandra Bose. Now let's move to the next question. Next question we have ki which of the following event occurred first? Mahatma by RNT means Rabindranath Tagore. RNT, it is the short form of Rabindranath Tagore, and Rabindranath Tagore was given the title of Gurudev by MK Gandhi. Now, guys, next question we have, which of the following event occurred first? Kheda Satyagrah, Civil Disobedience Movement, Non-Cooperation Movement, Champaran Satyagrah. So, which of the event occurred first? Which of the event occurred first? It's a very easy question, guys. Champaran movement, that was happened in 1917, Ahmedabad Kheda 1918, then non-cooperation movement 19 to 1922, and civil disobedience movement 1930 to 1931. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be Champaran Satyagrah. It was against indigo cultivation. Indigo cultivation, and Champaran, it is a place in Bihar. So it is in Bihar. Kheda, that is in Gujarat. Kheda, it is in Gujarat. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Champaran movement. And after the success of Champaran, Rabindranath Tagore gave him the title of Mahatma to MK Gandhi. MK Gandhi was given the title of Mahatma. MK Gandhi was given the title of Mahatma. So, correct answer will be option D, that is Champaran Satyagrah, that happened in 1917, and Champaran, it is a place in Bihar. So, correct answer will be, guys, option D. Kheda is related. No. Kheda, that was a peasant movement. Kheda was a peasant movement. You should note it down, guys. It was a peasant movement. and Ahmedabad, that was for cotton mill workers. Ahmedabad for cotton mill worker. For cotton mill worker. So cotton mill worker, that was Ahmedabad, and for peasant it was Kheda. So correct answer will be, guys, Ahmedabad. That was for the indigo cultivation. Hmm. Rabindranath Tagore gave the title of Mahatma to M.K. Gandhi. So that is M.K. Gandhi gave the title to, that is Gurudev. Gurudev. So Gurudev title that was given to RNT by M.K. Gandhi. So M.K. Gandhi gave the title of Gurudev to RNT. RNT, that is Rabindranath Tagore. And that was about the taxes. In fact, so no, that was about the British person want to forcefully collect the tax. Although Kheda was drought hit and also was hit by plague, so the production was less than 25%, and there was a British law, if the production is less than 25%, the whole tax will be exempted, but Britishers, they were forcefully collecting the tax from the peasants. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option D, that is indigo cultivation. This has happened first time. So now, guys, that's both of them gave the title to one another, so that's a good thing. Now, guys, let's move to the next question. Next question we have ki which of the following struggle of Mahatma Gandhi is related to industrial worker. So out of this four movement, which movement was related to the industrial worker? Is it Champaran, Ahmedabad, Kheda, or none of the above? Which movement is related to industrial workers? Which movement is related to industrial workers? Which movement is related to industrial worker, guys? Very good. So that is Champaran, Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad mill movement. Ahmedabad mill movement that happened in 1918 for cotton textile mill workers. Cotton textile mill workers. So correct answer will be option B. Champaran, that was a peasant movement against indigo cultivation. Kheda Satyagrah, that was also a peasant movement for non-payment of tax. For non-payment of tax. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Kheda, it is not in September, October, so it is in February and April. February, March, that was the time period. February, that was in Ahmedabad. Kheda, it is in March, April, in fact. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Ahmedabad mill movement, that was for the cotton textile workers. Champaran, indigo, against indigo cultivation, and Kheda, that was against the non-payment of the taxes. Therefore, correct answer will be option B, that is Ahmedabad mill movement. Now, guys, come to the next question ki who among the following invited Mahatma Gandhi to Champaran in connection with indigo cultivation? So who invited Mahatma Gandhi in Bihar for Champaran movement? That is the question. Is it JB Kriplani, Rajendra Prasad, Rajkumar Shukla, or Motilal Nehru? So who invited Mahatma Gandhi for Champaran indigo movement? It's a easy question, guys. Maximum of you know the name of that person who invited Gandhiji. And this question once came in BPSC. They asked the name of the village of okay, of that person. Okay, now guys, let's see the correct answer. First of all, the correct answer will be, although his associate was Rajendra Prasad was his associate during the Champaran movement, but he was invited by Rajkumar Shukla. And Rajkumar Shukla was a local peasant leader. He was a local peasant leader, and you will find that he met Gandhiji in 1916 Lucknow session of INC, and he was impressed by his ideas, and then he invited Gandhiji for indigo cultivation, and this indigo cultivation was against Tinkatia system. So it was against Tinkatia system. That was, farmers were forced to grow indigo on 3/20th part of their land. So they were forced to grow indigo on 3/20th part of their land. So that was Tinkatia system. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Rajkumar Shukla. Pandit Motilal Nehru is the father of Pandit Nehru. He was a very prominent lawyer. J.B. Kriplani called on Gandhiji in his civil disobedience movement. J.B. Kriplani was husband of Sucheta Kriplani. He was husband of Sucheta Kriplani, very prominent leader of Congress. Husband of Sucheta Kriplani, who was the first female chief minister of any state of India. And Rajendra Prasad, he was also called Ajat Shatru of Indian politics. So he was also called Ajat Shatru of Indian politics by M.K. Gandhi. Ajat Shatru of Indian politics by M.K. Gandhi. Ajat Shatru means ki one who has no enemies. Ajat Shatru means one who has no enemies. That is called Ajat Shatru. Now guys, come to the next question. Which of the following statement is not correct about Champaran Satyagrah? So which of the following statement, guys, it is not connected with of Champaran Satyagrah? It was connected with the peasants. It was launched against Tinkatia system. Rajendra Prasad, J.B. Kriplani, they cooperated with Mahatma Gandhi, and it was the first movement launched by Gandhiji on all India level. So out of this, guys, which was not correct statement about Champaran movement? Not correct statement about, guys, Champaran movement. So which is the not correct statement about Champaran movement? Okay, Raghuraj, it is option C is saying option C. Vijay is saying option D. Guys, the correct answer will be option D. Why? It was the first movement that was launched by Mahatma Gandhi, not on all India level. So this is the only line which has made the statement incorrect. Reason is this: it was restricted to Champaran. So it was restricted to Champaran, that is Bihar. It was not at all India level. So this movement was not at all India level, my dear student. It was connection with peasant. It is correct. It was against Tinkatia system, that is 3/20th part of the land, indigo cultivation. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, J.B. Kriplani cooperated with Mahatma Gandhi. That is also correct. This is also correct. But this statement is wrong. Reason is this: it was restricted to Bihar. It was not restricted to the whole India. So correct answer will be option D. Correct answer will be, guys, option D. It was not related to whole India. So correct answer will be option D. I hope it is clear. Restricted to Champaran, that is in Bihar, not whole India. Therefore, correct answer will be option D. Now, who gave the title Vallabhbhai Patel? Who gave Vallabhbhai Patel title of Sardar? So, who gave the title of Sardar to Vallabhbhai Patel? Sardar means leader. Sardar, don't take it a sense in which, because we call Sikh people who wear turban as also Sardar. Sardar means leader. Okay, so guys, on the recommendation of the females of Bardoli, Mahatma Gandhi gave the title of Sardar to Vallabhbhai Patel, and this Bardoli movement, that was a peasant movement that happened in 1928 in Bardoli, and Bardoli, it is located in Gujarat. So correct answer will be Mahatma Gandhi. Kasturba Gandhi was wife of MK Gandhi. Maulana Azad, youngest president of INC. Youngest president of INC, that was Maulana Azad. I hope guys now it should be audible. Now I think it should be audible. So by mistake I put the mic on the mute mode. Therefore my voice might not be coming. But now it is unmuted. So the voice might be coming. So guys, am I audible to all of you? Am I audible to all of you? Okay, so by mistake I put the mic on the mute mode, therefore voice might not be coming. Now it is again unmuted, so there should be no problem in voice. So correct answer will be guys option 1, that is the Mahatma Gandhi. On behalf of the females of Bardoli, he gave the title Sardar to Vallabhbhai Patel, and Vallabhbhai Patel is also known as Bismarck of India because he worked for the unification of India, as Bismarck worked for the unification of Germany. Now, who was the Viceroy of India when Rowlatt Act was passed? Rowlatt Act, when it was passed, who was the Viceroy of India? Lord Irwin, Reading, Chelmsford, Wavell. Who was the Viceroy when Rowlatt Act was passed? Who was the Viceroy of India when Rowlatt Act was passed? Now guys, if I talk about Rowlatt Act, it is option C, option A. Guys, Rowlatt Act, it was introduced by Sir Sidney Rowlatt. And the official name of this act was anarchical and revolutionary Crimes Act 1919, and it was introduced in March 1990, and it was during the time of Lord Chelmsford, 1916 to 1921. It was introduced during the time of Lord Chelmsford 1916 to 1921, Irwin 1926 to 1931, Reading 1921 to 1926, and Wewell 1943 to 1947. So cabinet mission plan came in 1946 in fact. Cabinet mission, that was during the time of Lord Wewell, and it is also called Black Law. Black Law because it was against writ habeas corpus. It was against the writ habeas corpus. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Lord Chelmsford. So, correct answer will be option C. Now, why did people gather to demonstrate at Jallianwala Bagh? So, Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened in 13th April 1919. Why people assembled in Jallianwala Bagh? That is the question. First option is to protest against arrest of Gandhiji and Lala Lajpat Rai, to protest against the arrest of Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal, to offer prayers on the day of Baisakhi, or to protest against arbitrary and inhuman act of the Punjab government. So, why people gather to demonstrate at Jallianwala Bagh? No, it is not called Government of India Act. So, it is Montagu-Chelmsford report. It is called Government of India Act. So, why people came to demonstrate at Jallianwala Bagh? Guys, first of all, Jallianwala Bagh, it is in Amritsar. And this happened in 13th April 1919. And that was the day of Baisakhi. Now, the people mainly they came to protest against the arrest of Dr. Satyapal and Saifuddin Kichlu. They were the leaders of Punjab and they were arrested through Rowiatt Act. They were arrested through Rowiatt Act. Therefore, to protest against the arrest of Dr. Satyapal and Saifuddin Kichlu, the people came to, it was a peaceful protest. It was a peaceful protest. Now, guys, they offer prayer on the Baisakhi. So, actually, they did not came to Jallianwala Bagh to offer prayers at Baisakhi. They will go to Golden Temple to offer the prayers for the Baisakhi. And since just they want to visit the fair, because Jallianwala Bagh was a very big area and it was surrounded by walls from all the side, very big walls, and the entrance gate is narrow. So, there might be some fair might be organized over there. So, some people they came to celebrate the festival. They did not came to offer prayer in Jallianwala Bagh. They came to offer prayer at Golden Temple, Amritsar. So, they came to offer prayer on the day of Baisakhi to Golden Temple, Amritsar. They came to offer prayer to Golden Temple, Amritsar, they came to offer prayer at Jallianwala Bagh. So, Vijay, yes, I have visited this place, Jallianwala Bagh. I have personally visited this place, but I visited in morning, but I did not visit in late night. So, so that I can give you any information. The people say the spirit of those people who died over there, so they might be there. So, that is not known to me because I visited the place in the daytime, and in daytime you cannot found any ghost. So, I have visited this place, but in daytime I don't know about whether the spirit or soul of those people they are still over there, but it was a big genocide. And it is said that according to reports, according to Hunter Commission, only 379 people were killed, but more than 1000 people they were killed. I have also heard this type of very unique story, but I have visited but not found any because I don't have any instrument to measure some paranormal activity. Okay, so guys, that was the correct answer, option B. Now come to the next question. Ki the Hunter Committee was appointed for black hole incident that happened in 1756, then Jallianwala Bagh massacre, uprising of Bengal, partition of Bengal. So Hunter Committee was appointed for which purpose? Hunter Committee. So where you find these type of stories, guys, because this type of story I have not in fact heard from anyone. So Hunter Committee that was appointed to investigate the uprising, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and in Hunter Committee total 7 members was there. One was chairman, that was William Hunter. 6 were members, and out of 6, 3 were Indians and 3 were British. 3 were Indians, 3 were British, and 3 were Indians, 3 were British, and this was appointed to investigate the Jallianwala Bagh, and according to this only 379 people they were killed, and that was a completely fake report because they wanted to anyhow to protect General Dyer, who gave the order of firing on the innocent people. So that was Hunter Committee, total 7 members. One was chairman William Hunter, 6 were the members. Out of these 6 members, 3 were Indians, 3 were British. So correct answer will be, guys, option C. Now, in which year non-cooperation movement started? So in which year non-cooperation movement started? In which year non-cooperation movement started? Is it 1918, 1919, 1920, 1921? So Prayagraj, so it's a very intellectual place. Many people are from, many important leaders, they were from Prayagraj University or Allahabad University. So non-cooperation movement, when it was started? Non-cooperation movement, that is NCM, that was started in year 1920 and went up to 1922. And Gandhiji gave the slogan in this movement, that is Swaraj within a year. Within a year. And due to Chauri Chaura incident, this movement was withdrawn. So this movement was withdrawn, finally officially withdrawn on 12th of the February. Chauri Chaura happened in February 1922, and this Chauri Chaura, it is a place near Gorakhpur. So it's a very small station near Gorakhpur. So correct answer will be what, guys? It will be 1920. So it started in 1920 and ended in 1922. 12 finished due to Chauri Chaura incident that happened on 4th of the February 1922, and Chauri Chaura, it is a small station near Gorakhpur where the mob set a fire in the police station where 20 to 23 policemen plus 3 civilians, they were brutally burnt, and Gandhiji heard this incident and just withdrawn the non-cooperation movement. So correct answer will be option B. Now guys, I will tell you how to download this app, because many students, they were asking about the paid sessions, about the free sessions, and about the app session. Guys, first of all, how to download the Exampur app? There are 6 simple steps. First of all, you have to go to Google Play Store, then you have to search Exampur app, and once you will search Exampur app, it will look like this, Exampur Sarkari Naukri Preparation. Just you have to install, and if you are using it for the first time, just you have to click on let's register. And once you will click on let's register, there will be a small form that will be open. Here you have to put your details, and after this just you have to take the I accept the terms and agreement, and then you have to click on register. Once you will click on register, the app will be registered and you can avail all the types of facilities, whether it's a paid sessions, prices of the courses, other than this the free app session, then quizzes, PDFs, mocks, everything that is accessible to you. So this is how guys you have to download the Exampore app. Now this is the session plan of our, you can say session plan of our English medium preparation. For CPO it will CPO, CHSL, CGL it will start with 8 AM, and after this you have the math session, and then for the Supreme Court. So guys, with this we conclude the session of today, and don't go anywhere because after my session will be over, Sanjay Tomar sir will be coming for the math session. So that was all from the day from my side guys. Let's meet sharp at 5 PM for the session for the JCA examination. That will be a mixed question practice. So that's all for the day. Let's meet at 5 PM, but you don't have to go anywhere because Sanjay Tomar sir is coming right the way. So bye bye everyone. Do take very good care of yourself.